Guichi Fuling One. So name Guichi Fuling One indicates its ingredients, Guichi and Fuling. And this is the formula from Sanghanron. So it's 2000 years old formula. This formula treats all kind of blood stasis problems. So it covers wide variety of symptoms. And Guichi Tang, so it is based on Guichi Tang, Guichi and Xiaoyao, and Taoren Mudampi and Fuling. So this yellow part, these two herbs are shown on its name. If you just take a look at the ingredients here, there is only one herb in invigorating blood category, Taoren. But Guichi and Fuling is the king herb of this formula. And why? This formula is a representative formula for blood stasis, because Guichi has blood invigorating effect. So Guichi warms blood and open channel or vessels, meaning invigorate blood, so increase the circulation. Guichi also contains coumarin. Coumarin is an anticoagulant. So as a king herb, Guichi warms, opens the channels, and also directly invigorate blood with its anticoagulant. And Guichi Fuling, both are king herb, and Bain Shao is deputy. The board examination do not ask about the deputy or assistant herb commonly, but this one is important. Not Fuling, but Bain Shao is deputy. Bain Shao tonifies blood. So not only invigorate blood, tonify. Think about Su Tang. Su Tang tonifies blood, but there is Chuan Xiong, which invigorate blood. But this formula basically invigorate blood, but there is a herb, Bai Shao, which tonifies blood. And Fuling has a draining effect, draining dam. So it is like an irrigation, which guides blood stasis downward and eliminate it. So it's like Fuling instead of Urchan Tang. Think about Urchan Tang. Urchan Tang composed of Bansha, Chenpi, Fuling, Ganchao. Bansha and Chenpi transform phlegm, and Fuling wash it out. Same thing goes here. Guichi and Taoren break down, transform blood stasis, and Fuling wash those remnants out. So irrigation. Taoren and Guichi has the same effect, invigorating. And Mudampi reduce heat from blood stasis. And Mudampi also commonly used with blood invigorating herbs to regulate blood circulation. Likewise, skin diseases with blood stasis, erythema, purpura, and sores, Mudampi and other herbs which invigorate blood are commonly used. So take a look at this diagram. So Guichi and Xiaoyao. This has a meaning of Guichi Tang, warms and release. So it can be used for muscle cramping, especially menstrual pain. So Bai Shao release those tightness, also tonifies blood. So meaning of Guichi Tang, and Taoren enhance the effect of Guichi Tang for blood stasis. Let's take a look at this Taohui Chengqi Tang. Taohui Chengqi Tang also include Taoren and Guichi. So we can see Zhang Zhongjing used Guichi for blood stasis. This formula is Chengqi Tang based on Tiaowei Chengqi Tang with Taoren and Guichi. Tiaowei Chengqi Tang release the damp heat in large intestine, but this formula is indicated for accumulation of blood in lower abdomen. So this one is for severe excess damp heat condition, utilizing same pair, Taoren and Guichi. Guichi Fuling One has same Taoren Guichi, but instead of Dahuang Mangshao, it has Fuling to wash it out. But Dahuang and Fuling Mangshao both, all of them has a downward energy. And Mudampi clears heat, just like Dahuang. And Xiaoyao tonifies blood and release tightness. So these two formulas share Taoren and Guichi. Guichi Fuling One and Taohui Chengqi Tang. So Guichi, Xiaoyao, Fuling, Taoren, Mudampi. So Guichi Fuling One, its name indicates there are two herbs, Guichi Fuling, and I told you this is Guichi Tang, so Xiaoyao is added, And another companion is taurine and mudampi for heat. This is Gucci Fuling 1. Action enhances blood circulation and dispels blood stasis. It is most commonly used for gynecological problems due to blood stasis. Likewise, irregular menstruation, menstrual abdominal pain, and continuous spotting of blood after delivery. Sheng Hua Tang is for more tonifying formula, while this formula is relatively for excess condition. Abdominal pain worse with pressure means excess condition with blood stasis. Contraindication. Though most Chinese text says this formula is safe for pregnancy, but coumarin in pregnancy can cause malformation of fetus, and guichi is coumarin-rich herb. So even though in Sanghannon text this formula is used for pregnant lady, but in modern days we need to think about its potential risk of coumarin. Patient with blood stasis and deficient constitution should use Dangui Xiaoyaosan. Dangui Xiaoyaosan is also based on Guichi Tang and Dangui and Mutong. This is more for tonification. And one of the main ingredients of coumarin inhibits the synthesis of vitamin K to inhibit formation of blood clot. So there can be possible drug interaction with any kind of anticoagulant. But if you use Ceylon cinnamon, known as true cinnamon, it has very little amount of coumarin. We can consider this one is safer. Personally, I don't think Ceylon cinnamon has an equivalent effect with cassia cinnamon. Ancient Chinese people used was a cassia cinnamon, not Ceylon cinnamon. So this is from Golden Cabinet by Zhang Chongqing. This formula has been used for pregnancy. Board examination can ask you which formula can be used for pregnancy. So based on this text, you gotta answer Gucci Fuling 1 can be allowed to be used for pregnancy. The bottom line with the coumarin, first of all, there can be drug interaction. But otherwise, we have limited evidence to make a clear conclusion. We wouldn't use cinnamon in pregnancy based on this principle. First, do no harm. If you take a look at the sessions cinnamon, guichi, and rugui in my textbook, you can find notable case report. In a reported case, 80-year-old male patient presented to emergency department with symptoms of gastrointestinal bleeding and a shock. The patient had been taking oral anticoagulant, and the patient also reported consuming boiled mixture of ginger and cinnamon for 3 days. The patient condition worsened and he eventually developed severe vomiting of blood, which required mechanical ventilation and packed red blood cell transfusion. So it was life-threatening. This case report highlight the potential for serious interaction between cinnamon and anticoagulant. And I think dosage is the most important. So about 6 grams of cinnamon intake in a day can be considered as a safe dosage. And Gucci Fuling 1 in Chinese medicine, TCM, mostly used for gynecological condition, but actually it is used for many different conditions too. In Japan, Gucci Fuling 1 is considered as a 3 major formula for women's disease. First one is Xiaoyaosan, second Guichi Fuling 1, and the third one is Dangui Xiaoyaosan. So these are very commonly used formula, obviously, for women. So Guichi Fuling 1 is for indicated not only gynecological condition. Of course, that is the most primary condition for Guichi Fuling 1, but it can be used for pain condition. Based on 2017 fibromyalgia treatment guideline and Japanese Neurological Society standard neurological treatment chronic pain suggests Gucci Fuling 1 can be used for fibromyalgia. Regarding dermatological condition, most discussion focus on atopic dermatitis. In this 2015 guideline in Japan and comprehensive allergy treatment guideline, recommend Gucci Fuling 1 for condition associated with blood stasis. Usually, the atopic dermatitis symptoms with darkening of skin and dry skin and lichenification. Those are usually considered as blood stasis signs. And this is a questionnaire for blood stasis. One of the items in this questionnaire is skin lichen, so extreme dryness, and dark purple skins, so bruise, purpura. So those are all considered as sign of blood stasis. So that is the reason Gucci Fuling 1 is used for atopic dermatitis. Also, it is commonly used for acne. As long as there is a blood stasis pattern, you should think about considering Gucci Fuling 1. Do not limit Gucci Fuling 1's action into only gynecological condition. Focus more on the pattern, blood stasis. The similar formulas which treat blood stasis. First, 다회 챙치탕. We talked about this. When there is a damp heat in the large intestine. And 쇠부추유탕 for joint pain by Wang Qinren in Qing Dynasty. And Guichi Fuling 1 has more umbrella indication. And Wen Qingtang for blood stasis, but mostly irregular menses. Guichi Fuling 1 is important formula for your examination or also for your practice too. Please try to understand this formula in depth.